This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Residents pay homage to fallen heroes. DS signs MOP to address provincial needs. And Bando takes over Immigration Ministry. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The 45th Remembrance Day today saw a special dawn service unfold at the Murray Barracks Parade Ground. It kicked off as early as 5 a.m. with military music played and a parade embracing the spirit of the force.
Key dignitaries that attended the dawn service included Deputy Commanding General of U.S. Army Pacific, bilateral partners, heads of government departments, and former commanders. At this solemn occasion, members of the public also gathered around the arena to observe this day. Deputy Chief of Defense Force, Brigadier General Opalari, spoke about this important duty to honor servicemen and women who showed courage and remained loyal to serving the country. Brigadier General Hopper stated Remembrance Day comes for everyone to acknowledge the price of freedom and legacy of those who placed duty before self. The traits that stood out among them were discipline, integrity, and professionalism. Deputy Commander Opalari says they honor them by ensuring that every patrol, every deployment, and every duty reflects courage, dedication, and service. In Medang Province, a commemorative service was also held earlier today, featuring a parade in a similar spirit of remembrance for fallen soldiers. The event drew not only members of the force, but also families from across the province who turned out in large numbers to observe the commemoration. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Veteran Daura Kisu was one of the Fuzzy Wuzzy Angels who assisted soldiers as a carrier during World War II. At the dawn service today, he read aloud the ode, a moment that reminded the country of that historical chapter and honored his fellow counterparts.
Veteran Kisu hails from Kikori of Gulf Province and is 92 years of age. He was 13 years old when he was recruited to be a carrier. Joining the ceremony this morning, he stood as a proud veteran to celebrate this legacy.
I was a carrier. We attend mission schools in here. And when they see us, and they say, no matter we're underage, but we have a build. And they say, this is good. You get them. It's good for information and for our purposes.
Reflecting back, he said on the fond memories of his role.
We are engaged, taken by NGAU, Australian New Guinea Administration Unit. And we were about to send to Bishia Tabu for training with PIB in 1945, and the World War II ends.
He went on to highlight some of the toughest moments.
No, we don't know what the war is. We are used to using our, but when the new weapons arrive like rifles, and there's very fond of it, and when we think back to our tribal fights, and so that is a good weapon to use to fight with us. And that is how we just go. We don't know what the war means, just go.
Veteran Kisu spoke about his first encounter using a rifle.
We're smart. We act smart. With our powerless weapon, we encountered 1,116 enemies killed, and we lost our own men, 23 of our own men. Only the one who remained with our war history. So after me, there will be nothing. But from now on, I urge the government and Australian government have to do something before the war history loss of Papua New Guinea.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Departments of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology signed a memorandum of partnership with the Manus, Madang and New Island provinces. These partnerships are aimed at strengthening cooperation between the national and provincial government, particularly in the development of higher and technical education. The partnership will provide a framework for DST and the provincial governments to work together in a more coordinated and structured order. While there are many areas of cooperation to address, DST Secretary Loni Baki said specific needs of the provinces will be prioritized first. Mr. Baki said the department is already supporting higher education and technical institutions in terms of infrastructure funding and tuition fees assistance schemes. However, this arrangement will identify and align the government's support to the provincial need.
Also, having this arrangement, we share information, and there's many other support of development partners that are coming on board, and at the provincial level or through the national government, like through DHES, we have the ADB funded project as well as the Australian government funded projects that are specifically targeting areas like Tibet.
The acting provincial administrator for Madang said his province stands ready to work with this partnership to build a skillful workforce for Papua New Guinea in the next 50 years.
Arrangement when you come up in one time, me play signing this afternoon, I think me play one bell to me play. I'm a master one thing this problem, I'm the signing of papers you have. So we have to look forward. For the past 50 years, this is the first day of the another 50 years to go.
With a somber development in East New Britain province, the New Island Provincial Health Authority has officially handed over the body of the third victim from the Jowl Island incident to East New Britain.
This newsroom sought confirmation from the East New Britain Provincial Disaster and Emergency Services Office regarding the third deceased, revealed to be a female, washed ashore at Jowl Island yesterday afternoon. The third body was not repatriated to Rabaul on Wednesday due to fading lights which ends overnighted at New Island Hospital morgue. The formal transfer was accompanied by an official statement of condolence as the two provinces unite in grief. The handover took place today, marking a crucial step in the repatriation process for the grieving families. In a letter addressed to the East New Britain Health Authority and the families, New Island Provincial Health Authority Chief Executive Officer expressed profound sorrow, stating that the entire province of New Island weeps alongside their sister province. The authority emphasized that they are returning the loved one with hands joined in mutual grief and hearts united in prayer, committing to support East New Britain throughout the rest of this difficult journey. Officials are expected to meet with the families later this evening to discuss funeral arrangements. Meanwhile, recovery operations will continue for other remaining missing persons, and everyone have been on the lookout at the source of Jowl Island. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Recent reported and unreported boat incidents across maritime provinces have prompted the National Maritime Safety Authority to once again warn small boat operators to strictly heed sea safety measures.
National Maritime Safety Authority warns that they will not hesitate to arrest and prosecute small boat owners and operators who do not comply to the Small Craft Act 2011. In light of recent incidents, National Maritime Safety Authority CEO Pawa Limu said small boat owners, operators and passengers in maritime provinces must exercise some responsibility and comply with sea safety measures. Mr. Limu said failure to comply with sea safety measures can result in severe penalties under the Small Craft Act 2011. The provincial governments of the 15 maritime provinces must take responsibility to ensure that high-level safety is enforced on people. Although it is noted that these maritime provinces depend on the sea for their livelihood and sustenance, they must be responsible sea voyagers. People in coastal communities are encouraged to check local weather report, inform family of travel plans including duration of the trip, always carry life jackets, ensure to take extra fuel, drinking water and food. These are few of the sea safety measures that people must practice. Meanwhile, in recent weeks, PNG National Weather Service has issued several strong wind warnings, urging small craft and boats to take extreme precaution when going out to sea. Aminda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots. Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Welcome to the Law Asia Environmental Conference, taking place in Port Moresby from August 19 to 21. This is the first conference of its kind in our region, bringing together judges, lawyers, academics, and environmental experts to discuss the environmental rule of law and its importance for our future. Join us in Port Moresby this August for the Law Asia Environmental Conference. Together, we can shape a stronger, more sustainable future for Papua New Guinea, the Pacific, and beyond. Register now at Law Asia Environmental Law Conference 2026.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Member for Koroba Lake Kopiago, Minister William Bando, has officially taken over the role of Minister for Immigration and Border Security from the outgoing Minister John Rosso. The official handover eventuated yesterday at the PNG Immigration and Citizenship Service Authority at Kota.
I have a prepared speech, but I think
Delivering his outgoing remarks, Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso reiterated on the critical role of the office. Rosso elaborated that immigration safeguards the entire nation and its sovereignty and integrity. Immigration officers were reminded that they protect the country and must portray high level of integrity.
We must always ensure that we protect our country. There's no other person that will protect our borders. The people that come into a country, the people that do business with us, all of them look on immigration. Immigration in any country is one of the most foremost departments. So I would like all of you to keep on doing that hard work that you guys do.
During his term of over 3 years, the office has undergone major change.
We've achieved a lot in terms of border enforcement. Now we don't have any more long lines for passports, that kind of stuff. So I commend the staff at the passport sections. You're welcome. Now we have artificial intelligence that are now taking away the backlog in visa applications. We're turning out around visas that are filled in properly in around 5 minutes' time. That is faster than even Australia does.
Rosso encouraged immigration officers to demonstrate the same support for Minister William Bando.
Please give the same support and assistance to your new minister, and only through that cooperation our country will prosper.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Minister William Bando has welcomed his new appointment as Minister for Immigration and Border Security, pledging his commitment to deliver on all expectations.
In his inaugural address, Minister Bando stated that he intends to extend the work that is already underway. Minister Bando revealed that his aim is to build on the good reforms that are in place.
I'm not here to undo anything that's been done. I'm only here to continue the good work our DPM has done together with yourselves. And 7 months before the election, so I hope I can last.
He also outlined the key priorities and target areas for his new ministry.
On the outset, particularly on the reciprocal visa arrangements with our bilateral partners is an area of my interest. It's something that we all need to work together. I think DPM, you've started some work on it. And this is a sovereign country, and if we have to give visa on arrivals to our bilateral partners, then that must be reciprocated.
Noting the standards and benchmarks set within this department, Minister Bando is grateful that he can carry on with it and applauded Deputy Prime Minister and outgoing Minister John Rosso.
And finally, thank you for the wonderful job you did. It's been a captain's call, and as much as I love coffee, there's got to be some good things must come to an end. So thank you, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Bulolo District Development Authority presented a PMV truck, musical instruments and roofing hires to communities at Mumeng LLG yesterday.
The presentation is part of the DDA's ongoing support in the district to promote small and medium enterprise activities, empower youth and assist local churches. Basil Jr. also encouraged locals to open accounts and save their money to grow their small businesses in their wards.
That's why you must get good word account to you. You must get word account to you. So some album where DDA give him and by give him the account.
He added that SMEs, after receiving initial support from the DDA, must not request additional funding, as other communities also require development assistance.
You must smart to making business now. Me say one word area, you black at 7 months. Komplemando kan fight bros nakat pride na bakarapin something. I must kiss ting the community.
Bulolo DDA CEO Joseph O'Brien Paru says these services are ongoing, noting that while many areas have already received their shares of assistance, the authority continues to reach out to communities yet to benefit.
22, I'm continue mo kada display work na stuff. Kapa na solar na water supply na power na all something emo koronit.
The provision of roofing iron, church instruments, lighting equipments, and PMV trucks highlights the diverse projects undertaken by Bulolo DDA. Charlie Dumavi, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute ITI is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DHEST. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses.
Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake 2026 and February intake 2027. Application is open for July intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education for your future.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
That we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The National Capital District Provincial Health Authority, in partnership with Access Health International, along with support from Sanofi Global Health Unit, held a 3-day training on non-communicable disease at Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby recently to strengthen non-communicable diseases care in Papua New Guinea.
The training, facilitated by Professor Faranaz Fatima from St. John's Medical College, brought together physicians, clinic managers, frontline health workers, and public health leaders to strengthen integrated health care and improve access to essential primary health services. The training is part of a larger project currently being implemented in Port Moresby and Western Highlands Province. It includes capacity building, integrated NCD management, and the introduction of innovative supply chain solutions. During the training, health officials emphasized the urgent need to address lifestyle-related diseases in Papua New Guinea, noting that more than 40% of people are dying from preventable lifestyle diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and cancer. The program will culminate in the establishment of local lifestyle disease clinics across NCD, strengthen referral pathways, and improve patient care in urban and district health facilities. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, doctors on the ground in eastern Congo are warning the Ebola outbreak is spreading too quickly to be contained.
Almost 1,000 people have now died, with more than 2,400 cases confirmed. The outbreak is mostly concentrated in a remote part of the country's northeast. Doctors Without Borders say the outbreak will follow a dangerous trajectory unless more is done to stop the spread.
US and Saudi Arabia have signed a landmark nuclear energy deal, according to reports that could potentially provide the kingdom with uranium enrichment capability for its civilian nuclear program.
The two countries have had on and off talks for decades under Bush, Obama, and in fact the Biden administration had hopes that a nuclear deal would be part of a wider agreement to normalise Saudi-Israeli relations. That didn't happen, and it doesn't appear to be a requirement for this deal, but this deal would span over 30 years and would allow American companies to build and run nuclear-powered facilities in Saudi Arabia. It would be worth tens of billions of dollars, and it would also cut off foreign competition. Now, a key component or provision of this agreement would have US companies build uranium enrichment facilities in Saudi Arabia if a joint US-Saudi study determined that that step would be warranted. Now, that could be seen as the United States having oversight or influence on Saudi Arabia's nuclear program, but previous deals the United States had struck, for example with the United Arab Emirates, had much stricter provisions and much tighter restrictions that did not allow the UAE, for example, to enrich its own uranium. Now, this is expected to go towards Congress over the coming days, and it is expected to pass. But that doesn't mean that there won't be fierce debate in Congress, because there are many politicians who fear that exporting America's enrichment capabilities could lead to a proliferation of nuclear weapons. But the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, says any deal would have guardrails.
Suffice it to say, the U.S. is not going to reach any agreement with any country in the world that leads to the risk of proliferation.
Just because the intent is there now doesn't mean that that is the reality in the future. Let's not forget that it was America who helped set up and build Iran's nuclear program, and now the two countries are at war over that very issue.
This president has threatened to blow up one Iranian bridge or power station for every Iranian attack on ships trying to transit through the Strait of Hormuz.
This type of rhetoric from Donald Trump is what's fueling the fears which have taken hold across the region, that the US and Iran are drifting further and further apart and further away from any sort of deal which could end this war, now almost 5 months old. Control over the Strait of Hormuz and under what circumstances is central to this situation, and that's what's been the cause of these now daily strikes between the US and Iran. In a post on his Truth Social platform, platform, President Trump says that for every Iranian attack in the Strait of Hormuz, there would be a US attack, and the US would destroy a bridge or a power plant somewhere in Iran, including in the capital, Tehran. Iranian state media reporting military sources in response to that, saying that it would target energy infrastructure right across this region if the US was to go down that path. State television also broadcasting vision, it said, was of more missiles and drones being launched, some with stickers on them in English, showing a map of US bases across the Middle East, saying they will be targeted as long as the US undermines Iran's security. The US president left Washington bound for Delaware, where a ceremony for 4 American soldiers killed in the Middle East was to be held. 3 were killed in an Iranian attack on a base in Jordan.
Iran targeting barracks.
Well, they're going to pay a big price. They're being decimated.
Yesterday, the US president said that his country would likely attack the site known as Pickaxe Mountain, south of Tehran. That's home to an underground facility believed to be part of Iran's nuclear program. The Iranian Foreign Ministry's spokesman said that the US's attacks and threats against what he describes as peaceful nuclear facilities are breaches of international law. Ismail Beghehi going further to say that there is no nuclear activity at Pickaxe Mountain, that Washington is obsessed with it and it's trying to fabricate an excuse to launch further attacks.
National MTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute ITI is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DS. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small-medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses.
Download our application from our website and apply now for July Intake 2026 and February Intake 2027. Application is open for July Intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education for your future.
Papua New Guinea, are you ready? The We Are One Islands Petroleum Charity Color Run is back, bigger and brighter and more exciting than ever. Run, walk, or dance your way through clouds of color with your friends and family. Join us across PNG. Leon Medang, 28 June, Kokofo and Kavieng, 5th July, Kimbe and Alatau, 12th July, Port Moresby, 26th July, Popondetta, 16th August, to raise funds to support health across PNG. Get your t-shirts at Bryanville outlets or Islands Petroleum offices now. We are one, you me one. Organized by We Are One Foundation.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Fiji have defeated the Solomon Islands in a penalty shootout to qualify for FIFA Under-17 World Cup 2027 and book their tickets to the final of OFC Under-16 Men's Championship 2026.
The first semi-finals at the PNG Football Stadium yesterday was forced to penalties after a goalless 90 minutes, where Fijian goalkeeper Kirikiti Bui kept his cool to make two decisive stops to win the contest. It's the third year in a row Fiji have qualified for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, and just the third time they have reached the final of the OFC Under-16 Men's Championship, where they will face New Zealand in Sundays. It's the third year in a row that Fiji have qualified for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, and just the third time they have reached the final of the OFC Under-16 Men's Championship, where they will face New Zealand in Saturday's final. Fiji lost to New Caledonia in a shootout at the semi-final stage in 2025, but made amends on this occasion. Goalkeeper Biu made two crucial stops before striker Baselala struck the decisive penalty to win the shootout 4-2. Charlie Dumave, Trukai Sports.
New Zealand have qualified for a 13th FIFA Under-17 World Cup and secured progression to the final of OFC Under-16 Men's Championship 2026 with a win of 3-0 win over Papua New Guinea at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby yesterday.
They move on to face Fiji in this Saturday's title decider at the same venue, overcoming a determined display from the tournament host with 3 second-half goals and a staggering display from Cruz Peterson. Papua New Guinea had the gloves of goalkeeper Luther Rodney to thank for keeping New Zealand frustrated throughout the first half. Both of New Zealand's goal in their 2-0 win over Papua New Guinea at this stage of the competition last year came in the second half, and this year followed a similar script. David Valle dos Santos provided the breakthrough in the 50th minute, and Peterson got his goal 10 minutes later. Peterson added the third goal in the dying moments of second half stoppage time, getting in between the Papua New Guinea defense to round out a comfortable win for the junior All-Whites. New Zealand will be chasing the 11th consecutive OFC Under-16 Men's Championship title when they take on the field on Saturday. Charlie Dumave, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Maritime PNG.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea. Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. More than 30 residents, including youths and mothers from Taikona village in Mosby South, participated in a Phase 2 gender-based violence awareness conducted by the Pillai Long Sanisim program recently. This program uses sport as a platform to advocate on important issues affecting communities.
Pillai Lon Senis is a community-based program delivered through a partnership between AFL PNG and PNG Tribal Foundation. Pillai Lon Senis, which translates to Play for Change, is a community-based initiative combining Australian rules, football, and social education to promote positive behavioral and cultural changes in Papua New Guinea. Phase 2 of the awareness focused on helping participants identify common domestic issues, their causes, and the impacts they have on families and communities. During the discussions, participant Rose Vavine identified intercultural marriage as one of the common issues affecting families. She said different beliefs and cultural norms between husbands and wives can sometimes lead to misunderstanding, conflict, and violence. Participants also raised concerns about the lack of action on issues reported to community police and leaders, which they said has contributed to increasing law and order problems. Alcohol and drug abuse were identified as major contributors to violence in the community, often resulting in arguments, family breakdowns, child neglect, unemployment, and other social issues. Amanda Elaitia, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want2 Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want2 Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
And you are watching Kids Corner on MTV, the show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress teams for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things, or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on MTV.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, mostly clear skies. Daro, mostly clear skies. Kerema, mostly clear skies. Alotau, mostly clear skies. And Popondetta, mostly clear skies. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy skies and mostly fine. Medang, mostly clear skies. Wewak, partly cloudy skies and mostly fine. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with rain showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy skies and possible afternoon showers. Kavieng, mostly clear skies. Kokopo and Rabaul, mostly clear skies with windy conditions. Kimbe, mostly clear skies. And Buka, mostly clear skies with windy conditions. And in the Highlands region, Mount Argan City, partly cloudy skies with chances of few showers. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy skies with chances of few light showers. And Menditari and Wabek, partly cloudy skies with few showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Before we go, the Eastern Highlands Provincial Specialist Hospital in Goroka made history by successfully performing its first neurosurgical procedures outside Port Moresby, marking a breakthrough in specialist healthcare since the hospital's establishment.
Over the past few days, a specialist surgical team completed 5 complex neurosurgical procedures, including 2 brain tumor removals, 2 spinal tumor surgeries, and another specialized neurosurgical operation. This achievement was announced yesterday by Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority CEO Dr. Promotional Warima, alongside Director for Curative Health Services Dr. Matthew Kale, Head of Neurosurgery at Port Moresby General Hospital Dr. Benjamin Thomas, EHPHA Neurosurgeon Dr. David Conagil Nangen, ENT Surgeon Dr. Solomon Kombukun, and anesthesiologist Dr. Priscilla Nonge.
And since then, all the elective neurosurgery has been concentrated and centered only in Port Moresby.
Head of Neurosurgery at Port Moresby General Hospital, Dr. Benjamin Thomas said the achievement is historic because elective neurosurgery in Papua New Guinea has for more than 2 decades been concentrated only in Port Moresby due to the availability of specialist equipment and expertise.
They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and we've taken that intentional step to have that surgery here. And it's not easy to have a brain surgery in a regional hospital.
He said the successful surgeries demonstrate that advanced neurosurgical care can now be delivered in the Highlands, reducing the need for patients to travel to the nation's capital or overseas for treatment.
Firstly, I want to take this time and acknowledge and thank the Rosso government for the dream and the vision they have in developing specialist services in the country.
This milestone also marks the first neurosurgical operations performed by resident neurosurgeon Dr. David Conagil Nangen under the mentorship and supervision of Dr. Thomas. Chief Executive Officer Dr. Promotional Warima thanked the Marape Rosso government, Port Moresby General Hospital, EHPHA Board, management and healthcare workers for supporting the establishment of neurosurgical services in Goroka. This new service is expected to improve access to life-saving neurosurgical treatment for people across the Highlands region. Aminda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 23rd of July 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.